Hi, hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Gina and I happened to forget to film an introduction to this video. So this video is just me building a bookshelf, as you can see right there. I'm not particularly struggling with it per se, but it did take me a minute because I was doing it by myself, and sometimes that just makes it take a little longer. Anyways, so I wanted to film myself putting the bookshelf together, partially for me to watch it back later, but also I thought maybe some of you may want to see it, just because it's not just me putting the bookshelf together, so I'm not doing like a tutorial or anything, but I'm also going to reorganize my books, manga, and comics onto not just that new shelf, but also my old shelf that you typically see in the background of my videos. It's not going to be a complete overhaul of the books on my bookshelves. I will go ahead, spoiler, that it's not going to be the most beautiful looking at the end, and I definitely want to change it a little bit, but it gets the job done, and that's really all that matters at the end of the day. I do think I'll end up reorganizing it at some point based off of like my interest and things like that, genres, so forth. So we shall see how that goes. Otherwise, I hope you enjoy the video. I'm going to stop talking now, and eventually we'll go back to just me not having to do this voiceover. Okay. Just finished doing the bookcase, or the bookshelf. It's not quite a case, but the goal is to hopefully that it fits how I want it to. Almost perfect, actually. You see it lines up pretty well with this ledge here. I didn't want it to go up and above, so that means I could probably buy a couple of these over time. 1, 2, 3. Therefore it won't really get hit by the sun, because I don't want sun damage on my books. So the next step is to put my books on it. So I need to reorganize this bookcase. I have some books down here below on the floor. I think it will honestly fill it up, but we're gonna see. As long as there's a little more space on this shelf ultimately, then that's all that really matters to me, because that means I have more space for books, until it gets like this again, and then I'll need to buy another bookcase. So let's organize my books. I'm not sure if I want to take everything off and then reorganize it, or just kind of like just shove books on the bookcases and then go from there. I'm not entirely sure yet exactly what I want to do. Might be something I do later this evening, so we'll see. Okay, it's now nighttime. As you can see, lights are on, it's dark outside. And I changed clothes because it's nighttime. Anyways, I still feel pretty overwhelmed about putting stuff on my bookcase. I think, yeah, I don't know. Like, I have some stuff on the floor, like I said earlier, and I do kind of want to like rework my bookcase. My bookcase over here. But first, we're just going to pick up what's on the floor, and then we're going to go move that. So oh god, okay, here's some stuff that was on the floor, and now it's going to be moved over there. Really, I'm just going to throw them on my bed, but so here's a stack of things. Oh, one of these is actually not a book. This is a journal. Not important. I think I'm still going to leave this shelf as it is because this is like TBR, this top part. So I just need to readjust. There's some things that I know I'm probably never going to read on here, but that just means this whole stack here needs to go up here because I have not read it. So this stack goes here and then probably onto the second shelving here. So really I need to shift all of this to over here. Let me bring y'all closer. Here's the thing. I don't have any like rugs down here, so it's going to be kind of hard on my knee, but we're going to stack this. I only have 2 shelving. See, 1, 2. I'm going to put here. These do seem a little taller than these shelves, so I have some like really tall books that I think I want to put up here. When I say tall books, they're comics. For example, let me see. Like this one, will it fit? It might fit. So let's do that first. Do I want to put it? Yeah, I want to put it on the top. Because these are all like what I haven't read. Ooh. Okay. Will this fit? No, this is still too big. This is an art book, by the way. It's like a Junji Ito. Oh my god, holding it the wrong way. Yep. A Junji Ito art book. And it's not going to fit here regardless. So, but I think that'll be okay for now. I think I'll put it on this side and then continue shifting. So I actually have 2 copies of this one. One issue, volume's right here. And the other volume is way over there. Because it was on my TBR for, I think, April. But I didn't get to it. But I'm going to keep it out because my other issue of this, volume of it. Because I do want to get to it soon. So, we're going to do that. And this one I actually read. So I think I'm going to shift it. This side will be what I've read, like on the other side of this. So when I get done with like all of the tall stuff, I can move it over. Maybe I should put it on the bottom. No, I think I'm going to put like down here. I think I'm going to put that like books that I have read that I'm probably not going to reread kind of thing. Or books that I'm just not going to read, to be honest with y'all. But I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put books that I've read on this bottom row here, and then things, maybe comics. I think this whole, yeah, all of these are comics. So I'm just going to put comics on the top. On this side is like what I haven't read yet, which is quite a bit actually. Not all of it, because some of it will fit on my regular bookshelf, but I'm having like an overflow, so I'm gonna fix that. Ooh. She's a little dusty from when they redid the ceiling in here. Okay. This is essentially like all my little DC compact comics. But I don't have as many as I thought. It's just 4. No, I have 5, but one of them signed and it's in like plastic wrapping, so I don't want to stack it over here just yet. I also don't want this to be top heavy, this bookcase, so I'm probably gonna have to start shifting books down on here as well. Maybe I'll just make this like my manga shelf, and then that way I can just like manga and comics. So this whole one, probably not the whole thing because I have quite a bit, but a good amount of it will be here. So let's do that. Let's do that. Oh, this is like actually, I can almost double stack it, if need be. Not like stack like this, but I guess I could a little bit if I had something to put underneath it, but I don't. Okay. And I read these. No! Okay. Hold on. Normally, I actually like to do it alphabetically by title, but this will have to do. And I don't have enough space to put all of the ones that I haven't read yet, which tells me I need to read more of my manga. Which I knew that, but well, wait, let me see. This row is supposed to just be what I've already read, but ooh. Yeah, okay. This is good. Comics. Problem when I end up needing to read, when I buy more, but that's a later problem. As for now, I actually finished that, so that leaves me with more shelving over there. Let me back up. You see here, this one's pretty empty, that's pretty empty. The bottom one is basically empty as well, so we're doing good. Okay, so round 2. I read this one. Let me go ahead and move that down. Is to move what I want to read on top, what I still want to read on the second shelf, and then like I'll just shift everything else down. Good plan? Good plan. I bought bookends. Ooh, falling. Bought bookends, therefore I don't have to stack them like this anymore. Okay. This is not in any particularly like good order, but I do want to like, okay, so with this one, I got it from Book Off for like $5. It came out this year. I was tempted to read it when I saw it in the library, but I didn't get it that day a couple times that I went. But now that I own it, waha, I can read it whenever. It's exciting that I got it this year, though. The year that it came out for like a discount. I don't know if I'm gonna put this here. I guess It feels like it's too much. No, it's okay. Okay, it definitely would look better if I didn't have it full all the way to the ends. And I probably won't leave it like that because I actually have more space than I thought I did. I still have space, and I think I'm just going to reshift it. Okay, so this book, I like Murakami's writing, Haruki Murakami's, to be specific, but I think I got almost halfway, and I don't know, I ended up, my mood changed from wanting to read it, and now it's like, meh. Got to chapter 36, almost 200 pages in, but now I got my bookmark back, because I remember what happened, but like, I don't know. Whether I keep it or not, I'm not sure. I think I'm going to move. It needs dusting. If it's been... Let me take this off. Oh my God. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is shift down. So I'm going to pull some of like this and pull it down here, and then like give it a little more breathing room than what it has now, and then readjust like this one here. I have space on this really bottom one. I do need to get, hold on, I actually might not have that much space. I have like one more box set. Sailor Moon box set number 2, because number 1 is actually like on the top. So there's still space. Oh yeah, I was gonna give it a little more breathing space, but now that I moved this book, this down here, I actually don't have that much space as I thought. So I'm just going to do like the fill this space, and then we're going to see from there if I can shift around anything. Honestly, there are some books that I need to like donate, but I just I don't have it in me just yet to donate books. But I mean, I have donated books, but I haven't found like, other than taking them the book off, I haven't found like a good spot to donate them, like a free little library or something like that. I haven't found one of those. What I would like to do is to take them to like book off, or preferably to like a little free little library, but book off might be the option I have to go with. Okay, book number 2 that I found that I was like, okay, this one I wasn't even halfway through. I was like, a third of the way through. This was actually good. I just fell out of it, and then I stopped in like the middle of a chapter, and I hate stopping in the middle of a chapter, because then I like kind of lose where my place is. Now this book is like about this woman. She has cancer, I want to say, so she's very sick, and she ends up being transported. She has like a second chance, and is transported into her favorite story, which is actually her sister's favorite story, but she listened to it all this time, so she kind of knows like the storyline very well. She gets to be the villain in the story, so she's trying to change the villain's ending essentially, because she needs to survive in this story so she can survive in reality. It's a pretty good concept, but I think it's been like a year since I read it, so time to take the bookmark out. I think I'll leave this on like this, on this shelf, and not on this shelf because I haven't read these yet. Or actually, no, these should go up. These should go up because I haven't read them yet. Not all the way through. Anyways. Will I get back to them? I don't know. I don't know. This one I lost complete interest in. I think it was like one of the first Target books not Target books, I did get it from Target. One of the first books I actually bought from when I moved up here to New York for school, but I lost interest in it. I got to like part 2. It wasn't bad. I was just like, you know. So this is probably a book that I would donate for sure. I like to keep my own books that I really like, but I'll probably donate this one. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get back to it. Okay, so this, you see, I got it signed. I went to a signing at my local comic book shop like weeks ago, and it's about Static, particularly the Dakota incident, but it is about Static, the superhero, and it was the first time I ever got to read about Static. Like, I knew of him. I knew of not a lot of the Black heroes, because there's not actually that many of them, but I knew of some of them, and this was actually a really good introduction into it. So like, I highly recommend, if you can get your hands onto like another printing of this, because this was like the first printing that I picked up, but the new history of the DC universe, the Dakota incident, if you can get your hands on this, I do recommend it. Highly recommend it. I'm gonna put that here. Oh my gosh, it looks so much better. It still feels a little crayon from the top, but it's fine. It's fine. Hold my bookcases. The top 2 shelves right there, those are packed, but these are like my TBR. Like, I haven't read anything on those 2 shelves. And then I read like most of them on this shelf. There's like 2, 3 I haven't read on that one, but one of them I'm not going to read, like the Ren and the Holly library. Probably never going to read that. That shelf, the one below, the one with Uncanny, I actually read the books on that one. There are books behind that comic. And then Sailor Moon box set 2 and Lord of the Rings is on the bottom. Sailor Moon box set 1 is over there. And then I got my comics and manga on this shelf. Realistically, this is like not okay. So real talk. I own like over 200 manga. It's just I don't own it all here in New York. I mainly own it in Georgia at my mom's house, because I just like recently moved up here, so I don't have all my stuff up here with me. I honestly don't really have the space at the moment for all of my manga, but be reassured, it will come up here one day, just not right away. But yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap it up there. Okay, so with that being said and done, that's gonna be the end of the video. I just wanted you guys to see me put my bookshelf together, and kind of reorganize my bookcase a little bit. It's not perfect, like I don't have it exactly how I want it. The comic section is a lot better. That one's a lot closer to what I actually want it to look like. But the regular bookshelf with just my books on it is kind of like, but there's more space for me to buy more books, which is exciting. I do plan to unhaul some over time. I have like maybe 3 that I want to unhaul. I know 1 for sure. So I just need to find a place where I want to unhaul some books. And then, yeah, so that's it. And I hope you enjoyed it. At least have something to play in the background. It doesn't have to be anything crazy, but yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, bye.